Hello everybody. Perfect timing. My daughter just got home. My wife and daughter just got home, so there's going to be a bit of diaper changing going on in the background for the first part of this. But how's everybody doing? We are back here after being gone for almost a week at this point. It's good to be back. Super good to be back. Hopefully everybody's been doing good. Let's start off with Tiawador, I guess. We'll look for maybe a fallow deer to kind of get revenge on that one we screwed up in today's video. Would be nice if we could find ourselves a nice rare or diamond one. But hopefully everybody's been doing good while I've been gone. Hey John, hey Bryce, Highlights Sports, TFL, Ben Skitter, Sawyer, Brex, Brandy, Gideon, Deer Killer, Ronnie, Lemon Lime, Boy in a Hat, Ethan, Frantic. How's everybody doing? Aaliyah's going crazy. Alright, let's go down to where the fallow deer are. Thinking we'll probably head up to this lake. How many racks are there for diamond red deer? Only like 3, I think. I believe there's only 3. Messed up a level 5 medium springbok. That is unfortunate, man. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully, better luck next time you find one. Hey, Mr. Fish, how's it going? I missed being here, guys. Like, I have been just dying to jump on and stream. Every time that I'm gone, I just miss streaming. Oh no, Cam, that's unfortunate, man. I am so sorry to hear that. Hey, Martin, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thank you, goalie, I appreciate that. I do my best. Yeah, Miles, we will be doing more of those. I will indeed be doing more of those. Tomorrow we're going to have another video where we're just kind of searching around random servers, but I do plan to do another 60-minute trophy challenge relatively soon. But tomorrow's video is basically going to be the start of a super rare grind. I've been seeing so many people that I know getting good super rares recently, and I've just not found one in over a year, so I'd like to try and get myself another super rare. It's been a very long time since I've seen one, so I think we're due for one at this point. But if you guys have not seen, I am pretty sure he already posted it in the Discord, but my brother got a diamond albino mule deer with the best rack possible. So I am extremely jealous and I want to find one for myself now. So hopefully today will be the day that we come across something cool like that. Oh, that's not good, cute kitty. That's not good at all. Got a 108 scoring mountain goat. Nice, Blesbuck. That's awesome. On Yukon right now, just bought it. Nice, Miles. It's a good map. Very beautiful map. Got my second diamond gray fox. Nice, Martin. That's awesome. Starting a great one grind on whitetail. Any tips? If you have not checked them out, Bailey, I would definitely recommend taking a look at the guides I've got for them, especially on Rancho. If you're doing Rancho, the guy that I have for Rancho whitetail will help out a ton. It will greatly increase your efficiency. Hey, Johnny, I'm so jealous of that mule deer. I want that thing. That's my favorite rack, and it's an albino. That's just crazy. I need to find myself a super rare. I almost got a, well, actually I won't say that because that would be a spoiler for future videos, so never mind. Nice, Martin, that's awesome, man. It's super awesome. You know, we need to resume the 60, or not 60. We need to resume the Great One Before Level 60 series. It's been a while since we've done an episode on that, so I think it's probably about time we jump back into it at some point soon. Ah, that's unfortunate, Brandy. Had a bull moose run across my lawn? Jeez, man. If only there was moose that close to me. Got a huge cape, scored 160 in brown fur type. Nice, Tropic, that's awesome. What guns will I need? I don't have near as much as what the 300 is. What do you mean? Like, what guns will you need for what? That mule deer was wild, found him all because of a giant 4 mountain goat. Was that in single player or multiplayer, Johnny? I'm going to assume probably multiplayer. Have to go back and watch that one again? Yeah, definitely, Bailey, definitely. It should help quite a lot. There's actually 2 of them. There's a Rancho Whitetail Guide, and then there's a Rancho Great One Grinding Guide that both tell you different things. Potatoes over this, Flinter? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. How's it going, Kyla? I know you can't hear me, but, Happy New Year to you as well. And a Happy New Year to everybody in the chat. I think I do have a couple guides for mule deer, Elliot. If you're grinding Silver Ridge Peaks or Parquet, I've got guides for both of those on the channel. If you're looking for rancho spots for mule deer, if you look at my Rancho Hotspot guide, I include a decent amount of mule deer zones on there, so that should help you out quite a lot. Nice, Jackson, that's awesome. Thank you, Bailey. What's Grey Wolf drink time? I believe it's like early in the morning. I don't remember. I know it's at nighttime. Does anybody in the chat remember what the Grey Wolf drink time is? I feel like it's somewhere around midnight, but I can't remember. Hey, bro, how's it going, man? It was pretty good. It was interesting. The ride home was rough, but overall, it was a good trip. Oh, we're disconnected from the server. Well then. Let's just, exit then. You were, okay. Apparently we were kicked and it just didn't kick us. Well then. Well then. So we just wasted a bunch of time on that server. Which one could we even join? I want to find one at fallow time. That one might be good. And we crashed. Hey, we're off to a great start, guys. What a return. Yeah, Frantic, same. It really made me want to go out and find some good stuff. Oh, what guns for Yukon? If you don't have the 300 Magnum, the 7mm might be a pretty good option since it does cover classes 4 to 9. She did decent, Brobra. In fact, she did much better than I expected her to. She didn't really get too upset on the ride over. On the ride back, like the last hour, she was getting kind of upset, but that's to be expected after a long trip like that. But the craziest thing was just like, on the ride home, we got detoured because there was a crash on the freeway. So they detoured us to some back roads, which made it take like an extra 5 hours to get home. So we ended up having to stop at a hotel, and it took like an extra day to get back home compared to what we were expecting. It was just not good. But that wasn't like the only thing either. It was also just very crazy because the roads got really icy in part of the areas that it detoured us through. We had to go over a really icy mountaintop, so we were going super slow the whole time. And my wife's brother, who was with us, 2 of her brothers went with us to go visit their family. And yeah, things were not the best on the way back. We were all cramped in a vehicle because we were bringing stuff back from the Christmas time that we spent with their family. And then yeah, one of her brothers got extremely motion sick, so we had to stop like 2 or 3 times for him to throw up. So it was never again, I'll tell you that. Never again. It was quite the eventful ride home. But we made it in one piece, and that's all that matters, I guess. And we had a good time while we were there, so that's pretty awesome at least. Yeah, Jackson, it actually snowed quite a bit. You were kicked from the server. Lovely. What a start. Okay, let's try that again. What do we have here? Ooh. Well, I see Andy Will's server right there. We might as well join that one. Watching in bed, ice pick on my face. Got 4 wisdom teeth pulled. Jeez, man. That is rough. I've been lucky enough that my wisdom teeth have never come through. They've just stayed under the gum line. So, yeah. I've been pretty lucky in that matter. You hunt in real life? I do, JR. I haven't been able to the last few years, but I do hunt in real life. I don't even know, Ethan. That's just kind of been how it has been recently. I've been getting kicked a lot more from servers. I think it's because there's a lot more players now. Where are you gonna hunt right now? We're kind of just hunting whatever. We're chasing after fallow deer at the moment, but we'll hunt a lot of stuff today. I'm just gonna bounce from map to map and just see what we can come across. How many great ones do I have? I currently have 3 great one whitetail and 1 great one red deer. Are light brown turkeys now a common? No, they're bugged currently. They're not supposed to be as common as they are, but there's currently a bug causing them and other fur types for other species to overspawn. Hopefully it won't last too long. Do you have a melanistic diamond? Sadly, I don't. I wish I did, but that's something that has never come my way, unfortunately. The only rare diamond I have that is undoubtedly a true super rare is a piebald diamond caribou. Other than... Oh my gosh. Hey there. Hey, little feral pig. Oh my gosh, please make it. Please don't troll. I have been after one of these for so long. Oh my gosh. We join Andy Will's server, who, for those of you that don't know, he is another content creator. He streams on Twitch, and the first thing we see is a level 5 feral pig. Oh my gosh. Please don't troll. I've had 4 of them troll at this point. Never got a diamond. At least not after the early access. I did get a couple in early access, but after that, I just haven't been able to find anything good for these guys. Please tell me this will be a diamond. Imagine if this is our first ever diamond feral pig. If this is, then we'll be starting 2022 off with a bang. And, no. That's troll number 5. These things hate me. I swear, the feral pigs hate me. That's 5 trolls, no diamonds. Why? Oh, man. Oh, well, it is what it is. At least we started off decent with a level 5. Oh, man. What is it with these darn pigs? I don't even know. Honestly, this is just becoming the same as the grind for a diamond feral goat. I mean, with the feral goats, we got a diamond, right? And then we went 21 trolls in a row before we got our second diamond. This is, looking like it's gonna be the same. But I really hope not. I don't want to wait that long for a diamond again. There's a little level 2. Yeah, Jacob, they do it to me all the time as well. It's quite unfortunate. Maybe a feral pig grind? We could do that. I mean, we'd probably have better luck getting the diamond if we were actually grinding them. And I believe we've been doing that. Weren't we doing that for a little bit? I think we were. If I'm not mistaken, we did do a bit of a feral pig grind for a little bit, but never finished it. Maybe we will need to get back into it. Hey Mel, how's it going? Good to see ya. Hopefully you've been getting some good trophies while I've been gone. What should I hunt, mallards, geese, or pheasant? I'd say pheasant. Those things are a lot of fun. Definitely my favorite of the three. Geese are kind of buggy right now, and then mallards, well, as we know, mallard hunting's not super realistic right now, so I'd say pheasants. Pheasants are a great option. You know it's the real crow if he says XD or LMAO after every text. Pretty much. Pretty much. And I try to do that just to make it a little bit easier to distinguish whether or not it's me when somebody finds me in a server. Teresa, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hope you've been having an awesome day and enjoying the stream. Hopefully your year has been going good, and hopefully 2021 was good for you as well. Let's get back over here. But thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Hey, Rocket Kid, how's it going? Oh, that's unfortunate, Jacob. I have not found a level 5 javelina yet. Hopefully soon, though. Oh, yeah, I did see the cottontail, Mel. I did see that thing in the Discord. That's pretty cool. That is pretty awesome. I have yet to find a rare cottontail. I've just got the diamond one as of now. Grinding for the third great one, red deer. Nice, Martin. Are diamond red fox rare? Yes, those things are very hard to find. One of the hardest to find diamonds in the game. Anytime you see one of those, it's a pretty exciting thing. Have you ever shot a diamond pheasant? Yes, I think I have 2 of them. I believe I only have 2. I might have a third. I can't actually remember. Yeah, I think it's just 2. I think I just have 2 of them. They're pretty difficult to get. I've hunted the pheasants a lot and only seen 2 diamonds, so it's not a common thing. Just found a spike fallow deer. Nice, Jaden. Definitely get the 300, Jacob. It's so much better than the 338. Nice, Miles. Hopefully that'll lead you to something good. Just got trolled by a level 5 mule deer. That is unfortunate, man. Sorry to hear that. Got a free 16 gauge on Rancho for doing missions. Yeah, it's pretty nice that they do that. I really wish they would do that with all missions on like all the maps. I really wish that each mission chain had some kind of weapon. I think right now there's only like half of them that do. Any albino planes? I have 3 in a Mela and a Lu. I believe I have 2 or 3 of the albinos. I can't remember. I know I have at least 1 of each rare for the plains bison, but I don't remember which ones I have duplicates of. Teresa, thank you for another super chat. I really appreciate that. You're really cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate that as well. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. There is a little level 3 fallow. Yeah, I agree, Jan. I definitely agree. How many red fox do you have? I have 2 diamonds and 0 rares. Got a troll level 5 caribou? Yeah, that sounds about right, man. Those things troll quite a lot. Unfortunately, they're one of those species where it's kind of difficult to get a diamond. You'll find usually more trolls than you will diamonds. What's my biggest diamond? Well, it's kind of hard to gauge, like, biggest diamond because each species is scored differently. So there's not really a way to figure out what the biggest diamond I've killed is. Yeah, we're currently on Tiawaroa. What's the best map for red deer? This one right here, Tiawaroa. It is fantastic for red deer. Would definitely recommend checking out my Great One Red Deer grinding guide for Tiawaroa. It shows pretty in depth just how crazy this map can be when you're hunting for red deer. Got 2 troll level 5 fallow. I think that's about what I have too. I'm trying to remember if I have 2 or 3. I know I've been trolled a few times by them. Just found a level 9 grizzly. That's awesome, Axton. Those things are difficult to find. Couple weeks ago, I got 3 diamond fallow deer in 1 day on Hirschfelden. 2 and Tiawaroa, 1 in multiplayer, 1 on my map. Nice, dude, that's awesome. Wait, who's Flinter? Who is Flinter, Kyla? I gotta know. Who's that nerd? What graphics card do I have? I have a GTX 1070. Trying to get this piebald level 7, but it's not giving me the shot. Yeah, it seems about like my luck recently. Sometimes they can be pretty stubborn. Yeah, it might have been a magnificent mullet, man. I was so disappointed with how that shot on that fallow deer went. I mean, like, it looked good to me, but if we had been just a little bit left or right, it probably would have hit lung. Sadly, it went, like, in the little slit in between them. And yeah, it was slightly high, most likely, as well. I think being that high would have been fine if I had just aimed a little bit more to the left or right. But nothing we can do about it now. It is what it is. To hopefully reduce the amount of mistakes like that, I've been carrying the 6.5 in multiplayer now, just because it has less power. And if I mess up a shot, it hopefully won't insta-kill it, like the 303 does. So we're gonna see if that works out for us. I know Kyla uses the 243 for diamonds, just so if you mess up a shot, it won't die at all. And honestly, that's not a bad idea. I might start doing that as well. Because if you use the 243 and you mess up your shot, you will still be able to get a second shot on it in most cases. So it might be the strategy from now on. Hey, Lacey, how's it going? Oh, did I miss Andy? There he is. How's it going, Andy? Hope you've been doing good, man. Fun fact, that is also my name. But it's awesome to see you, man. Sadly, your map gave me another troll. I have been trying to get a diamond feral pig for a long time, and unfortunately, the first thing I spotted on your server, level 5 feral pig, trolled by like a full point. Doesn't surprise me though, that has been my luck with these feral pigs. They're just not the friendliest things to me. But I appreciate you stopping by, man. If you guys are not following Andy Wills on Twitch, go and do that right now. He's a good content creator. Super friendly community. Definitely recommend checking him out. Are there great ones on Mississippi Acres? Yes, there is. Unfortunately, Mississippi Acres is kind of difficult to hunt because of the fact that the whitetail are very inconsistent. A lot of times when you shoot bucks out of a herd, they will end up spawning in a new herd instead of coming back to the one you shot them out of. It's very difficult to hunt them on there. It doesn't even compare to Rancho at all. Rancho, I think, will forever be the king of Great One grinding maps. It's just so overpowered. Maps like Layton and Mississippi Acres just lag behind quite a bit, unfortunately. Just like how Tiawaroa is probably always going to be the best Great One Red Deer grinding map, just because they're so consistent on here. It kind of just blows all the other maps out of the water. Hopefully one of these days there'll be kind of like a fix for the whitetail being very inconsistent with their respawns. Because it's strange, like they respawn fine, but they go to new herds or herds that you didn't shoot them out of, and that is like very frustrating if you're trying to grind, because then you end up having to move your setups around constantly, which obviously if you're trying to be time efficient with your grinds, that isn't going to work out well. So hopefully they will do something about that at some point. Let's see, that is Fallow Hotspot there. We could go check maybe some Kudu Deer. Yeah, let's actually go to this one right here. Actually, no. I guess it's not the correct time. Yeah, we'll check the river for Kudu Deer. Might as well. Got 2 diamond fallow yesterday while doing missions on Hirsch. Nice, Rocco. That's awesome. That is super awesome. Just got a diamond melanistic whitetail as my first kill on Rancho. Colby, that is crazy, man. I wish I could find a diamond melanistic whitetail deer. With the amount of whitetail I've killed, I would have thought one would have shown up by now, but sadly, no. Hey, CK, how's it going, man? No, Luke, you did not miss much at all yet. We got a well, it wasn't a diamond. We got a troll feral pig. Once again, another troll. Troll number 5. Still no diamonds for them. Kyla, thank you for renewing your membership. 10 months, holy. That is a long, long time. Almost closing in on that year. Alligators with the 243, that would be, that would be a mess. That's what that would be. What about Silver Ridge Peaks? Yeah, we'll head to Silver Ridge Peaks soon. One of my favorite maps, top 3 easily. How do you have the need zones? I've tried showing up at the right time and early. It really depends on the species, to be honest. Some are easier to hunt than others. Species and map come into play quite a bit there. What were you trying to hunt? And what type of need zone were you after? You got an albino? Nice, man. Nice, Andy. Smoking those albinos. No power, I can't grind on Rancho. That's not good, man. What happened to your power? Don't see anything over there. Nice, Dino. That's awesome, man. That's super awesome. Yes, I do have the Mocha Moose from Tiawaroa. There is no max score for Rocky Elk. However, anything above 500 is a pretty big one, and if you get one above 510, that's a giant. But because they are a true Rex species, there's no real max score. Kinda just like a high end of the score, I guess. I guess a good way to put it is like with True Rex, since it is a randomized system, there's a chance that they could always be just slightly bigger. So there technically is no max score, at least no known max score. Because for a long time people thought that like max score for whitetail would be like 275.5, but then somebody got a 276. And it's been the only 276 I've ever seen killed since they changed the scoring system. And that's just an example of why there's really never going to be anybody that gets a max scoring one, because there's always going to be something like 0.001 bigger. As far as I know, there's only been one 276 shots since they changed the scoring on them. And that's just one of those things where there's gonna be like one-off trophies like that that raise the highest score that people have found. What was my first diamond? It was a red deer. Back on the old scoring system, it scored 951, I believe. Got an albino bighorn. Nice C plays. That's awesome. Whitetail in the feed zones on Layton. Same thing with the rabbits. Okay, so whitetail are very inconsistent. That's probably why you're having issues there. If you're hunting on Layton for them, I would recommend doing drink zones, not feed zones. Actually, just in general, I would recommend drink zones over feed zones for everything. And what I do is I always set the time to about 2 or 3 minutes past their latest drink time. For example, if you're hunting whitetail on Layton, they start drinking at 12. However, some herds will start drinking at 12:30, so I would set the time to like 12:32 and then start looking around. And then you also have to take into account that sometimes they take a little while to actually move to their zone. So it's good to give them a little bit of time to move around before you actually start looking. And that should help you find the, that should help you find your whitetail. Hey, Edge, what's up, man? Going ice fishing? That's awesome, dude. That is super awesome. What do I use for the Sika deer? Typically, I use the 303, but right now we have the 6.5 with us. Nice, Thomas. That's awesome, man. Just got a diamond turkey. Nice, Jay. You think it's a good idea to take a break from the grind? Oh, yeah, 100%. I take breaks every once in a while, and it really does help with making sure you don't get burned out. Especially if you're grinding something like the Great One, where you're just repetitively killing whitetail or red deer all day. It's always good to take breaks, otherwise you end up getting really tired of doing it. Alright, I think let's go to another map. I think we'll jump over to another map. That is very lucky, Austin. Super lucky. We might play a little bit of Tarkov later. I'm actually not sure yet. I do want to try and chase some of the brand new airdrops, but I'm not sure when. Nice, Rhett. That's awesome, man. Gotcha, Panda. How you been, by the way? Nice, Cole. That's awesome, man. Hopefully you can get everything set up and start your grind shortly. Feeling Seekers right now, I feel like the M1 is overpowered for them. It definitely is. It drops them pretty quickly. No, I haven't been doing the Mississippi whitetail grind. To be honest, I have no interest in grinding them on Mississippi. It's so slow and inconsistent that I would just rather grind Rancho for another Great One. Feel like we will get better results doing that. Well, we've already got a mountain lion right there that's a mythical. Imagine if our first super rare of 2022 ends up being a mountain lion. That would be wild. Need to restart the Red Deer Great One grind? Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's fun. Gotta get back on that grind for sure. Got my first ever aggressive alligator earlier today. Only had aggressive acting defensive ones before. This one was full on aggro. Nice, Mel. That is always fun when that happens. It's pretty rare, but when it does happen, it's a crazy moment. I think I've only had 2 of them attack me, and I don't even know like what triggered them to attack. It's very hard to tell like what makes them attack. Maybe we'll be able to find out more information as we play more, but I, as of now, have no clue what makes the gators attack. Hopefully we can figure that out soon. Ooh, nobody's been to this lake. This might be it. This might be a diamond. What was interesting, Billy? Oh, your package was ripped open. Gosh, that's that's not good. At least it wasn't stolen though. That is the good thing, I guess. Nice, Kavu, that's awesome. I know, right, Johnny? If I get a super rare mountain lion before you, I will be very surprised with as many as you've killed. But to be fair, you did get 2 of the super rares that I would have wanted. A super rare mule deer and a super rare blacktail. Those are both ones that I would love to get. I've been after like a big whitetail, or not whitetail, a big blacktail rare for so long. And I also have been after a big mule deer rare for a long time as well. I mean, maybe, Billy. I mean, it could have just got damaged during shipping. Given that's quite a bit of damage, so it's unlikely, but it's always possible that it might have just got tossed around a bit too much. Dilutes are uncommon. Yeah, I can't believe you had the best rack on that thing, too. Just occasional angry boys, pretty much. I wish they got angry a little bit more. It would be cool if they attacked more often. Okay, Johnny, I have a question for you since you hunt the mountain lions quite often. Have you ever had a guaranteed troll level 9s? And if so, how often? because the one that I found in today's video, that's the first time I've ever had a guaranteed troll. I don't think I've ever seen one with a max score estimate of 38 before. It was pretty shocking to see. 7 and an 8 there. Gotta double check. Okay, yeah, that's not a rare. For some reason it looked a little bit darker, but I guess not. You haven't seen a dilute since the update? I saw a couple last night. I'm wondering if I should have shot it. They might actually be rares now. Because now that you mention it, that's the only one I've seen. Interesting. 4 that were guaranteed trolls? Okay, so it's definitely not a common thing. Good to know. Oh no, Luke, that's unfortunate, man. I am so sorry to hear that. They are rare now? Well then, I messed up. Yeah, there's no way to turn fog off on console. It's only on PC. I don't know why, but that seems to be a trend with a lot of games on console. Not just Call of the Wild, but it seems like most games, there's way less options on console than there is on PC. PC seems to give you a lot more options when it comes to graphics, to kind of tune them the way you want. I'm assuming it has to do with limitations of the consoles, but it is kind of strange. Okay, where is the mountain lion spooking them? Level 6 gray? Yeah, it's definitely a gray. It's not an albino. Alright, let's see if we can get a better angle and maybe spot a couple more. That's the mythical. Yeah, I don't see anything too crazy. I mean, ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. They're not rare right now. You know, every time I see these light brown turkeys, it makes me think it's a rare, but since they're bugged right now, it's not actually. But it still gets me excited. I don't know why. Alright, I'd say it's safe to say there's nothing there. Oh yeah, 510's big. Or, wait, 515, jeez, man. 515, that's a huge elk. I think that is the biggest one that I've heard of as well. I think there was one other person that got a 515, but I haven't seen them go above that yet. What animal do I think EW is going to make the next great one? Either moose or mule deer would be my guess. That seems like the two most likely candidates. But you never know, maybe they'll throw us for a loop and do something we don't expect. But they'll probably just do what is requested the most. That's what they did with the red deer, so probably just do the same with the next one as well. 3 mountain lions, nothing special though. No, they didn't, Kavu. I have confirmation from Jaxie Beard, one of the community managers, that they are overspawning. They're not made common. It's the same with stuff like the brown Cape buffalo and the gray mountain lions. They're currently overspawning. They're not supposed to spawn as often as they are. That's a level 5 mountain lion. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is extremely low level for a mountain lion male. You know, I kind of feel like we have to take it out because of that. There you go, little guy. Down you go. Or not. Did we even hit vitals? Or is the 6.5 just that weak against them? Yeah, we missed. Oh well. Great One Cape, that would be crazy. I would love a Great One Cape buffalo. Could you just imagine how massive that thing would be? It would be a true giant. Level 6. Only got 5 in 3 runs. Yeah, they are overspawning. At least from my experience, they are. I found like 7 of them in one server the other night. And I've been finding at least 2 or 3 gray mountain lions almost every server I've joined. I definitely think they are overspawning. You might just be getting unlucky with them. Hey, there's our little 5. They're not overspawning to the extent that light brown turkey are, but they're still overspawning a little bit. Yeah, don't spam the same message, guys. Listen to what the mods are saying in chat. We don't want spam of the same message. It just clutters up the chat and makes it harder for other people to get their messages in. We need a great one that draws people to less hunted maps. That is also a great idea. It would be good for the game, probably. Stomach shot. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What would they be able to do that would do that? I mean, Virhonga's definitely not a lesser hunted map. It would have to be something that's exclusive to like Medved or Rancho or maybe Hirschfelden, but to be honest, Hirschfelden gets hunted a lot. There's always lots of multiplayer servers up for Hirsch. You know, maybe Quattro. Or even better, Great One Roe Deer so it's on Quattro and Hirschfelden. Yeah, that would actually be pretty nice. And to be honest, a Great One Roe Deer would look really good. Big Roe Deer look pretty stunning. So I would not be mad at that, to be honest. Yes, we definitely need muskox, for sure. Great One Fallow Deer. A lot of people thought that the next Great One would be a Fallow Deer. Maybe because of that, they'll do a Fallow Deer as the next Great One. Although I wouldn't think they'd do 2 on the same map. And if they did Fallow Deer, then Hirschfelden and Tiawaroa would have 2 different Great Ones. Something tells me they just wouldn't do that yet. They'd probably do a species on a different map. Alright, let's go to... That's being hunted already. We could check up there, but they typically don't have a lot of males. Nice, Jan, that's awesome. Nobody knows, Kudu Slayer. We're kind of just spitballing, throwing out ideas. What about a moose Great One? Imagine how big it would be. That is a pretty popular request, so I would not be too surprised if that's the next one. And they would be pretty massive. And honestly, I think it'd be really cool if the moose had like velvet. I think velvet would look really good on a moose. Lots of bighorn, but nothing too crazy. There's definitely a mountain lion near, though. But where? It's probably farther over to the right. Where did this thing go? There's definitely one here because they all spooked off way before I would have spooked them. And there's usually a couple right here too, so once we get farther away, they should render in. Great One Bathidi Ibex? Maybe. That would actually be pretty wild looking. Maybe a Great One Mouflon? Would you guys like a Great One Mouflon? I think that would actually be pretty cool. And it would give Quattro some love. Because currently Quattro is one of the least played maps. Hey, there we go. There's a gray. Level 7. Is the 7mm a good gun for big animals? Yes, it is. It's a pretty good one. It's very versatile. It covers classes 4 to 9, so you can take a wide variety of stuff with it. Hey, there we go. This is exactly what I was talking about, Johnny. There's a 3 gray mountain lion between these 2 lakes. Oh! There we go. Level 9. Should we do a 300 meter level 9? I think so. I think we go for a 300 meter shot with the 6.5 since it is such a good long range weapon. There we go. That looked good. Yep, that was good. Sweet. So we just got ourselves a level 9. Hopefully it'll make diamond and not troll us like the one from today's video. That's the 3. Alright, I think that's it. But that's what I was talking about with the gray mountain lions. We had 3 of them, like, just that close. I definitely think they're overspawning. Imagine a melanistic lion. That would be a crazy great one. He's done for. He is. We got him down. Yeah, those would all be good options, Jacob. Those would be pretty good. You should do a controller-only hunt. I would, but I don't have a controller that actually works with my PC. I need to buy an adapter for the one that I have. Thank you, Aaron. First time in Potential I've ever seen him kill live. Nice, Paul. Glad to have you here, man. Cross your fingers. Yep, hopefully this thing will make it. They troll quite often, so it's gonna be pretty 50-50 here. Hopefully we'll get lucky and it'll make it. How do you get 10 grand for the 7mm? I would go and hunt some fallow deer on Tiawaroa, or maybe some red deer on Tiawaroa as well. I've got a guide for the red deer on the channel, and then if you're wanting to go for the fallow deer, I believe Kyla made a guide on Flinter's channel, so I would check that out. It should show you where to find fallow deer. They're very plentiful on Tiawaroa, so that should get you quite a bit of cash fast. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this little guy right here. Let's hope this ends up being a diamond. I'm gonna say 39.3. That's my guess. It's gonna make it at 39.3. It's a gold. Well, why doesn't that surprise me? 38.90. Just like the last one we shot. Very sad. We got a perfect double lung at 309 meters as well. That would have been such a cool diamond to get, but sadly it trolled. So that's 2 trolls on the day. Jeez. Oh well. It happens, guys. It happens. At least we found a level 9. It's now 8:22. We could go hunt some pronghorn. Of course, that guy's hunting them there. We will head up to here, I think. That area is pretty good for them. The first troll was a level 5 feral pig. We actually joined Andy Will's server. He's a content creator that streams on Twitch. And we ended up finding one, literally the first animal I spotted. So yeah, sadly it trolled. That is the 5th one that is trolled for those guys. Hopefully we can eventually get a diamond feral pig, but it's just not been going well. Got about 770 meters to go. Hopefully it won't take too long to get there. With a nice diamond troll, I know, right? All the diamond trolls. The stream of trolls, it really is. That's 2 of them so far. In like, what, the first hour? I think we've only been going for an hour. And we've already got double trolls. The game is just not liking us right now. Great one raccoon, yes please, that would be amazing. And can you imagine just like a fat raccoon? Just so hefty that it walks half the speed of the normal raccoons. That would actually be pretty cool. Yeah, it's just one of those light browns. Is there anything out in the fields as we head over to this lake? I don't think so. I want to double check everything though, just in case, because I've found a decent amount of diamonds in multiplayer just out in the fields. So I always try to scan as many of them as I can, and oh gosh, that's a mountain. We're gonna have to go up to the left. It would be called the fat one. It probably would. Did I spook these? I must have. They must be running up to the zone up here. Maybe we'll get to spot them. I would not mind a diamond pronghorn. It's been a bit since we've seen one. Okay, so what diamond would you guys like me to grind for in single player? I'm gonna try, or not necessarily single player, but in videos. I'd like to grind for a super rare, but the question is, like, which species should I focus on? Or actually, even better, what map should I focus on? I'm going to put up a poll, so give me a couple seconds and there'll be a poll up for you guys to vote on. And I'm just going to, I'm only able to put up 4 maps, so I guess we'll do 2 maps for each one. I guess I'll kind of put like maps that are similar to each other in the same one. Let's see. And obviously I won't be doing stuff like Medved or Hirschfelden. Unfortunately, I can't do more than this, so we're just gonna have to go with these ones. And these won't be the only ones I'll grind. I will grind other maps, so this will kind of determine what we focus primarily on. So vote based off of what species are on these maps and which ones you think would be the coolest super rares, because that's what we're going to be trying to achieve in 2022, is getting a super rare from preferably one of those maps right there. What about something on Savannah? It's a possibility. You never know. I do hunt that map quite often, so... No Hirsch? I know, right? No Hirsch. To be honest, a super rare goose would be decently easy if they weren't bugged right now. Looks like Verhonga / Rancho is ahead at the moment. A gold diamond Gemsbok, that would be a beautiful trophy. Speaking of that, I think they made the gold Gemsbok rare. I mean, not rare, but I think they made them more rare. Before, I would find a gold Gemsbok maybe like once every 500 or 600 Gemsbok that I see. Now it seems like they're even more rare than they were before. I have yet to see one ever since the update. And I've been hunting a lot of Verhonga Savannah. I think they made them way more rare than they used to be. Yeah, same, Logan. Hopefully soon there will be. Nice, 3 creeper, that's awesome. Yeah, Verhonga / Rancho is up on top still. So I'll probably be focusing on those maps a lot, grinding for a super rare. Why is there no parquet? Because the map itself is not very good for grinding for stuff like that. It's just not a quick grind for most of the species. And if we're just trying to get a super rare in general and don't really care what it is, Obviously, we want to go with maps where you find diamonds and rares more often, and Parkade takes a lot longer to grind a lot of the locations. Primarily because it's brushy and a lot of the spots are away from outposts. It's the same with Hirschfelden and Medved. It was pretty good, Float. It was pretty good. I'm not going to go over the whole story again, but if you go towards like the beginning of the stream, there, we talked about the trip a little bit. It was wild. It was a lot of fun, but the drive home was just painful. Yeah, multiplayer Parquet can be good, but it's not a map I like to grind. What if you got a Diamond Albino Bighorn's Cape? That would be just insane. That would honestly be one of my dream trophies off of Verhonga. That would just be so cool. Hello, little bison. You know, I wouldn't mind getting like a Diamond Albino Bison either. That would be pretty cool. Definitely be something that you don't see every day. Don't see anything else over here. Alright, let's see if we can spot any pronghorn over here. There should be some. It is past the beginning of their drink time. Definitely some tracks through here. Stormy's AMV, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate the support. Can you please hunt Rancho? Oh, we definitely will. I plan to hunt all the maps that we can within this, like, 2 hours. So we will go to a couple Rancho servers at some point. Definitely will. What are you guys doing? Just chilling here, huh? Interesting. These pronghorn are just sitting here. I guess they're spooked now, but that was quite a delayed reaction. Don't see any more over there. Ooh, here we go. I also think they made a piebald pronghorn rare finally. I'm sure a lot of you know that they were not rare for the longest time. It was very easy to find piebald pronghorn, but I think they definitely made them rare. I have yet to see one since the update. It's so good to see that a lot of these things that used to be pretty common have now become rare. Really awesome for the game, in my opinion. Let's attempt to get down here. That spot down there is such a good area for pronghorn, but it's going to take a long time to get over there. Yeah, I've already done a face reveal. It's on the channel if you just type in a Scarecrow face reveal. We're going to need to get our ATV for this. Why does it sound like I'm in the water? That's so weird. That is so strange. We're doing good gear work. We're doing really well. Especially now that we're back home. Finally able to just relax. Got a small diamond white-tailed deer and messed it up. It happens, man. It happens. Even the best of us will mess up trophies from time to time. The Spirit Brown Bear is a uncommon, I think. I believe, at least. Alright, Frantic, no worries. I know, right, Johnny? That would be great if they could. Because Leucistic Pronghorn look amazing in real life, but the ones in game just don't do them justice. Because in real life, they are basically just a lighter colored, they look kind of like a normal pronghorn, just lighter colored, with a little bit more white going up the sides from the belly. And the ones in game are like gray. I don't know why they did it that way, but I guess it is what it is. I don't know, Fred, I think it'll be better. Already got a piebald mallard female, second piebald couple Have a male and female piebald roe deer, now a piebald mallard couple. Nice, Edward. That's awesome. Found a 9 black bear. It moved and I brain shot it. Oh no, man. That's the worst. I've had that happen a couple times, and it's definitely pretty rough when it does happen. Can we spot this as it runs off, maybe? Diamond albino mule deer, please. Nope, didn't expect it to be. Didn't expect to see anything. 7 to 9. I can't tell. Is that a light? Is that just the normal light browns? I think it is. Sometimes it's hard to determine whether or not it's an albino or a leucistic or just a light brown. Nice, Beckett. That's awesome, man. Tips on how to get diamonds? It depends. Do you want to get diamonds in single player or multiplayer? Because the way that you would go about it in both of those is very different. Might as well shoot it? I mean, true, we might as well. We might as well take it out just to be sure. I don't even know where it is. Right there. Oh yeah, it is just a light brown. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab it. What a disappointment of a turkey. Why do you gotta be overspawning, huh? Why do you gotta be overspawning? They're so beautiful, but they're not rare right now. It sucks. Hey Sam, how's it going, my dude? Good to see ya. Yes, leucistic mallards are rare. Stormies AMV, thank you so much for the super chat once again. Really appreciate it, my dude. Love your vids too. By the way, your great one grind on Rancho guide got me my first time in whitetail. Thanks so much. No problem, man. I'm really happy to hear that. It's always great to hear that those guides are working for people and that you're able to find some good stuff. That is super awesome to hear. Once again, thank you for the support. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see what we got over here now. I mean, it's a decent little level 4. Not quite what I was hoping to see, but better than nothing. I feel like this spot has gotten nerfed since the last time I hunted it heavily. Seems like there's just not as many pronghorn here as there used to be. That's a muley. Yeah, I just feel like there's not nearly as many as there was. I don't know, if you guys had the same experience with this location, if you've hunted it recently, I just feel like there's not nearly as many pronghorn as there used to be here. And certainly not as many good ones as there used to be. This used to be such an awesome place to find diamond pronghorn, but I just don't see nearly as many of them here anymore. When am I ending the stream? Probably like an hour from now, I'd say. Let me check. Yeah, about an hour from now. You know what? Let's go ahead and check this last location right here for some pronghorn, and then I think we will probably jump to a different map. It looks like Verhonga and Rancho are... Wow, actually this is like really close. So Verhonga and Rancho is #1 so far in the vote, then SRP and Layton, then Mississippi / Tiawaroa, and then last is Quattro and Yukon. So it looks like we'll be focusing mainly on Verhonga and Rancho with SRP and Layton shortly behind them. And then Mississippi and Tiawaroa. Interesting. To be honest, I expected Yukon and Quattro to be higher since everybody loves Yukon. Hey Scott, how's it going? Nothing crazy yet. We got a couple trolls, but no diamonds, no rares. Hopefully we can eventually get ourselves something good today. Because as of now, it's just been a lot of getting trolled. That's a decent 3, to be honest. That's really big for a level 3. Little turkey. Some more pronghorn there. At least there's a decent amount here. Stormies, thank you so much for another super chat. Much appreciated. Really appreciate all the awesome support. Should you now do a poll on which animals I should hunt on Virhonga and Rancho? I would, but I'm kind of just gonna hunt whatever servers are up, really. If there's a lot of good servers for a specific time, then that's what we'll be hunting. What did I just hear? That had to have been a bison. There's pronghorn tracks here. Yeah, lots of pronghorn tracks. Maybe it's just our dog that I'm hearing, but I definitely hear something moving around. Yeah, it's definitely just the dog. Well, that's unfortunate. Little turkey in the middle of those pronghorn. Oh, there's some pronghorn. Just a couple small females, though. Wait, there's one more. Couple more, actually. Looks like it's all females, though. Nothing crazy. Alright, let's jump to a different map. Big male bear? I know, right? What a giant. Nice, Fred. That's awesome, man. They are very hard to find. I've had quite a bit of trouble with that as well. Ooh, that's at a good time. What animal would I want to get IRL? My dream hunt would honestly be a New Zealand red deer hunt. It's kind of a... It would be very difficult to do, though. It's a very expensive trip. So it's probably not going to happen for a while, but... That would be cool. And not to mention that I hate planes. So... Probably never going to get to do it, but that would be my dream hunt, a New Zealand red deer hunt. Although I believe there is places you can hunt red deer in, like, Texas, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe that'll be an alternative that I can do at some point. Anything good yet? Sadly, no. We got a troll feral pig and a troll mountain lion. First time it was a level 5 blacktail on the OG scoring system. Nice, Logan. That's awesome. Hello, little bighorn. Can I spot that one? There we go. Decent score estimate, but I doubt it's gonna make it. It's got smaller horns than what a diamond would. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. There's nobody up here. This is going to be a virtually untouched hotspot on Rancho. Let's hope there's gonna be something good there. Oh man, Sam, what happened? What happened? I gotta know. If it's too long, you can send it to me in Discord, but I gotta know what happened. Think it'd be cool to have new existing rifles like a 243 or a new 10 gauge. Yeah, for sure, Jan. I'd love to see something like that. A lot of people want a new 243 just because this one doesn't look like super great. It's kind of a basic looking one with a really weird forestock, but you know, it would be nice to see something a little bit better, like maybe a camo 243 or like something similar to like the 243 carbon in the Hunter Classic. Like the carbon in Classic looks so nice. I'd love a 243 like that. 7mm bolt action? Yeah, for sure. That would also be great. Does quick kill and consecutive harvest still affect trophy rating? No. Quick kill and consecutive harvest do not affect it. The only thing you have to make sure is that you use the proper caliber, shoot it in the vitals, and don't shoot the trophy organ, which on most animals is the head. So as long as you get a lung shot with the proper caliber, then you'll be fine. Nothing like flying through the clouds and seeing the blue sky. Yeah, no thanks. No thank you. Gray brown? 21 to 24. You want a new Savannah? Yeah, another Africa map would be cool. Let's leave that server. Used to use the Solokin rifle, but now it's missing. Did an update get rid of it? Just curious. There is a bug currently where, for some people it's just not showing up. We're not really sure why, but for some people it just does not show up. I think it's an Xbox specific issue, but I could be wrong. Hey, TTV, how's it going? Delta Sky Miles are crazy right now. Been flying constantly lately. Jeez, float. That's wild, man. More dangerous animals? Yeah, more dangerous game would be great. That would be sweet. Want a new weapon system overhaul before any new guns get added? Yeah, for sure, Johnny. It's definitely something that is needed. Because currently there's a lot of guns where they should be able to shoot bigger stuff, but you just can't. And then some where you should be able to shoot smaller stuff, but you can't either. Yeah, 22 LR is in Weapon Pack 1. Collab with Flinter? Of course. Many a Flinter collab hath happened in the past and will happen in the future. Once we're all, like, back on our schedules. They should make bears more aggressive in the game. I agree, Dino. It would be nice. It'd be more realistic, too. I mean, the black bear are fine the way they are, to be honest. They don't really attack IRL unless you threaten them, or threaten their cubs. So I think that, honestly, the black bear are probably fine, but I'd like to see the grizzlies and the brown bear be a little more aggressive. Yeah, definitely, Johnny. Definitely. 4570 should be able to knock out a Cape Buffalo pretty quickly. You should be able to shoot something like a bison or a Cape Buffalo with it and have it kill them relatively quick. Hey, I just realized that Mel's in the exact same session. What gun am I using? I am using the 6.5 primarily today. Nothing yet, Commander. They should make gators more aggressive. Yeah, I think they definitely should. They currently do go aggressive, but it's not nearly as often as I'd like to see. Maybe they'll change that. Ooh. Ooh, that is a max weight estimate pheasant. That's gonna be impossible to find, though. I just gotta hope it's feeding out here. Because there's no way we're gonna find it from a very old track. Pheasant are, like, impossible to track. Can't stand tracking these things. Although it's going down there. Maybe it'll be down by that lodge. I guess we'll find out. That's not you? Well then. Interesting. You have a clone apparently. We got ourselves a Mel clone. Will I have Bathides later? Probably not, to be honest. I don't really enjoy hunting the ibex that often. So, probably not gonna do any ibex hunting. My gosh, the frame rate just tanked. What happened? Oh, and I'm gonna close Discord. I feel like that will help a little bit. Oh my gosh, why am I lagging so hard? What's happening? What is happening? They fixed the FPS issue, so it's not that. It's gotta be something on my end. That's so weird. What is causing this lag? Watch there just be like all the animals up here. You guys, for those of you that saw the video I posted today, you'll probably remember that weird server I ran into where like all the animals were at one lake. That typically means that there's a cheater in the server and they were like pulling all the animals to one area. Because sadly that's a thing. And I'm wondering if maybe that's happening on this one, because I have not seen lag like this ever since they fixed... Oh my gosh. I just saw them all. That was all the animals right there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I crashed the second I looked at them. That was definitely a cheated server. Well, that's sad. Or the game's spawning system is screwed up. That is also a possibility. I never thought of that. It could be a bug as well, but most likely it's a cheater. Imagine cheating in Call of the Wild? I know, right? Doesn't make any sense. It's already an easy game. Well, I guess we'll check for hangouts, since it seems all of the Rancho servers either have a racist or a cheater. That seems to be all we're getting today, which is unfortunate. Just gonna have to hunt other maps that aren't like that. And in fact, let's go check out the Kudu Hotspot. I think it's been a little while since we've done that, so we might as well. What did you realize, Mel? How could people do that, though? I don't know, to be honest. I don't really know too much about how people do it, but I've seen at least 2 people where, like, I wondered why there was no animals on the map. And there was one time where I was following the track of a piebald whitetail, and when I got to where the piebald whitetail was, I saw some guy, like, floating above, like, 100 animals. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening here? And I just immediately left the server. It was so weird, though. It is by far the strangest, like, cheater I've ran into. But it seems to be happening more often recently, which is pretty sad. It sucks to see the game having such a problem with cheaters. Especially when you could achieve good amounts of success just by learning the need zones of animals. But for some reason people feel the need to cheat, which I've never understood. Maybe this one will be good? I guess we'll see. Oh, maybe, Mel. That might be why. That's actually kind of crazy. That does seem pretty plausible, though. That one's already being hunted. However, we could probably go check the other one. There's a... Actually... Okay, that's definitely... Wait, actually, no. There's no cape zone there. Could maybe check that. Though, I think we'll check the Kudu rest zone over here instead. When am I going to do another face reveal video? Probably once I get moved into another place where I can actually set up like an office space to do all my recordings. I want to get like a green screen, but at the moment I just don't have room for that. But if I ever do face cam again, it'll probably be once I get into a new place and get a green screen and stuff like that. Because I'm very picky with stuff like that. Since I really don't like using face cam, if I'm going to use it, I want it to be high quality. You can report people through the Apex Connect, I know. I'm not sure how it works, that's just what I've been told, so... I believe you could report them through that. What's the second strongest gun in Call of the Wild? Second strongest, huh? I don't know what would be the second strongest. It really depends on the category. Like, are you talking about, class 7 to 9 rifles, class 4 to 8 rifles, smaller game rifles, because they're all kind of in their own category. Yeah, there's definitely some feeding Cape buffalo over there. Let's push these kudu out of this area. Could one of the mods do the PC command to show the specs? The squeakadeer? Yep, the little squeakadeer's in the background. She is so happy to be home. She was not liking the vacation, which is to be expected. She's super happy to be home. Yeah, TTV. That's what she does. That's what Aaliyah does best. She is a certified heart melter. That is a very grumpy sounding warthog. Alright, I'm just gonna push everything out of this area. We'll see if we can spot any good kudu once we get them out of this area. Once they're out of the trees and kind of down in this field, we'll be able to better determine what's here. Hey, we got springbok too. Uh-oh. Where is it? I think that was a heart shot. Maybe? Kind of looked like it. She's changing my opinion on kids so fast. That's amazing, TTV. That is hilarious. I don't blame you. You know, for the longest time, like, when I was younger, I did not want to have kids, and then now that I've got Aaliyah, I honestly don't understand how I could ever have thought that way. I am so happy that I changed my mind. It truly is just an incredible experience, and it's really just unexplainable. Yeah, I don't think there's anything good here. Yeah, it's just a level 2 female. Not a lot of good stuff in this spot, sadly. Was banking on the kudu giving us something good since we've been screwed out of 2 diamonds today, just got double trolls. Was hoping that the kudu would come through clutch and give us something good. And you know, maybe they still will, just not on this server. Ooh, that's a little jackal. Level 3 female. Man, if we could find a good jackal, that would be amazing. Yeah, none of those are good. Yeah, I don't see anything crazy. That is sad. Oh well, let's jump to another server. If it's too bad, then it'll just get deleted, Sam. I'd say go for it. If it's too bad, one of the mods can always delete it. What do we have for servers now? 1220. That's not bad. I think we already joined that one though, and it was already hunted in the hotspot. That might be a good one. Maybe. Ain't trying to get in trouble. I think my man is starting to like Call the Wild, was hunting alligators, and he said, let me have a go, and took the controller off me. Nice, Huntress. That's awesome. It's always awesome when the people you care about start enjoying the same games. Always a great thing. Ooh, yes, this hotspot's unchecked. Let's go. Does console have less range to see than PC? No, it should be the exact same. View distance is around 417 meters, I think. Sadly, no diamonds yet. We got 2 trolls, though. A troll mountain lion and a troll feral pig. Sadly, the feral pigs have just continued to troll us. That's 5 in a row for those things. Maybe one of these days we'll end up getting a diamond one. Probably gonna be like 10 years later, but you know, if we keep at it, we'll get one eventually. I think I like it maybe just a little bit, 3 Creeper. I might like it just a little bit, you know. Totally not like I spend 99% of my gaming time here on Call of the Wild. That wouldn't be a thing, would it? Alright, I don't see anything crazy at first glance. Let's push them out and see if we can find anything better. Hey, what are you doing clear over there? Yeah, I don't see anything too crazy. That's a decent 4. That's not going to be diamond, I don't think. The horns don't look big enough, but it's got a good score estimate at least. That's a decent 4 as well. Lots of decent 4s, but nothing diamond potential. That one's got the highest estimate, but I don't think it'll make it. That does not look like one that would. Hey, Soggy, nothing good yet, man. We got a troll feral pig and also a troll mountain lion. Do you get most of your diamonds in multiplayer? Yeah, for the most part I do. I'd say at least half of my diamonds are multiplayer diamonds. And it's mainly just because it's a little bit easier to find good stuff in multiplayer because you can check stuff a lot quicker. Like, for example, in multiplayer, I could just hunt the hotspots. Like, if I'm hunting for Kudu, I can just check this hotspot here, and at the same time, Gemsbok will be having their feed time right here. And then Cape Buffalo are also feeding, so I can check the hotspot over here for them, and then just go to another server and repeat the same process, and I'll end up seeing a lot more animals than what I would if I was grinding them in single player. Shot my first Eastern Cottontail and it turned out to be a diamond. Nice, dude, that's awesome. No, they're not buffed in multiplayer. It's just a matter of being able to see different people's maps in a quick amount of time and only hunting the hotspots. That really is the biggest key right there, is only hunting the hotspots, not wasting your time with other things. One of the biggest things that I've noticed that a lot of people seem to do that is probably one of the reasons why they don't find as many diamonds is wasting time shooting smaller stuff in multiplayer. If you're playing multiplayer and you're not hurting for cash or anything like that, you don't want to shoot anything unless it is a diamond or a rare. Because every moment that you take to shoot something else is time wasted where you could be searching for diamonds or rares on other servers. Like, for example, there's nothing good out of any of these, so I'm just gonna go to a different server because there's no other locations here that haven't been hunted heavily. There's tons of need zones all over, which means it's already been hunted by probably a lot of people. What we could do, though, is check this spot for the Cape Buffalo. And actually, that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go check for some Cape Buffalo over there at their feed zone. And then we're gonna go to another server. Yeah, that too. Low-level servers are the best. And the reason for that is because a lot of times on low-level servers, if you don't see any need zones around some of the hotspots, there's a good chance that the person that owns the server has not hunted around there, which, if they haven't hunted there, any diamonds or rares that are there would have not been discovered by them yet. Nice, Joseph. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Alright, let's see if there's any wildebeest or gemsbok. You can sometimes spot them as you're going over to the Cape Buffalo spot. There is a gemsbok there. There we go. There we go. Finally a rare. Finally a rare gemsbok. I have not seen a single rare gemsbok since they did the update that changed all the fur types. That's our first one. That is a gold level 4. Let's try to get a shot into this thing. That is so awesome. Look at that beauty. I wish it was a big level 4 female, but You know, I'll take a nice level 4 male. That's still pretty sweet. I think we got it. That looked good. Yeah, we got it. Let's go. Finally, guys. Finally something good today. After getting trolled twice, I'd say we were due for a nice rare like that. My best advice for the Great One Grinder, Carter, would be to check out my guides that I have for Great One grinding. And I would recommend Rancho to grind. Rancho's much better for grinding the Great One. Yes, whenever you create a multiplayer, it is your map. And anything that's shot on there will disappear from your map. Unless you leave. Like, if you create a multiplayer and then a few people join and then you leave, the host will be passed off to somebody else. And at that point, anything that gets shot there will not get removed from your map. Instead, it'll basically be an exact copy of your map, but it won't affect the progress from yours since you had left the server. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, I think the red deer are pretty easy to grind. At least on Tiawaroa, they're very easy. If you don't mind hunting at night, that is. That's awesome, Sam. It's got a brown 162K buffalo. That's crazy, Aaron. That's huge. That is massive. Alright, let's see. Where is this thing? Hopefully our dog can find it. There we go. There's some more blood. Oh, lovely, hackers. Well then, a hacker literally just zoomed under me and took it. Alright then, well. Let's see. XUC Riley 1355. Report that name through, the... what's it called? Apex Connect. They're speed hacking, so... be sure to report that name. Rid the world of people like that. Yeah, 7mm is great. It's a awesome rifle. Where do we want to go? Maybe... I don't really want to do Parquet. I know, right, Bubbles? What a loser. How and why? I don't know. I don't know, Float. Yes, Dino. If you cheat in Call of the Wild, you probably just are terrible. It's one of the easiest games to learn if you just head to YouTube and start looking at guides and stuff, but apparently some people just don't even want to do that. But it is, like, definitely one of those games where there's so many different guides out. There's so many different ways to learn how to play the game. But some people are just so sad that they still resort to hacking. People cheat because they're bad, pretty much, Jacob. If you take the time to actually learn the game, then you wouldn't need to cheat. I'm not sure, Joseph. I haven't really decided when I'm gonna redo the intro. I do want to redo it eventually, but I'm not sure when I'll end up doing that. Just got a running neck shot on a red deer. Jeez, Hudson. That's crazy. That is crazy. Probably not, Jacob. Probably not. On Red Deer on Parquet, got a level 8 today. Nice, Luke. Cheating in a hunting game? I know, right? How sad. Downfall of multiplayer sometimes. Yeah, it is what it is. One of the unfortunate drawbacks to it. But I still say multiplayer is better than single player just because I've had so many good moments on multiplayer. They outweigh the bad ones for sure. This is why I really think that they should probably add an anti-cheat at some point. I know a lot of people wouldn't like that because of the fact that it would make it so the game has to be, you'd have to have internet to connect to it. And I know there's a lot of people that play without internet. So that would be the downside to it, but it would, I think in the long run, be beneficial. I honestly think what they need to do is make it so in order to play multiplayer, you'd have to have the anti-cheat going. I'm trying to think of like a way that they could do it to where people could still play offline with no issues, but there would still be some way to counteract cheating. I think that if they made it so that all multiplayer sessions had anti-cheat enabled and then single player had it off, maybe that would be the way to do it, because then people could still play offline. They wouldn't have to worry about needing an internet connection in order to play single player, but it would kind of get rid of cheating in multiplayer. I think that would at least be a step in the right direction. It definitely would not make it so that they could do stuff like competitions or leaderboards, because cheating would still be an issue in single player, but I definitely think that it could be at least something to help the community. Because one of the biggest issues on PC is the vast amount of people that cheat. Whether it be through third-party software or population resetting or things like that. All that is like a form of something that'll give you an advantage. And at some point they're going to have to crack down on it. There's like small moose everywhere. Small moose galore. Yes, Sam. And their account just gets like completely removed of all weapons. Or like their guns still work, but they can't actually deal damage. That would be hilarious. If that's like how they dealt with cheaters. I know there's, what game was it? I think it's GTA 5 or something like that that gives their cheaters like a special hat to make them stand out. They get their account like completely wiped, and then they're given like some type of cosmetic that they can't actually remove. I think it was GTA. I might be wrong. It's not GTA? What is it then? I know I've seen one that's like that. Well, anyway, that's it for my little rant. Just figured it's a good time to kind of spitball some ideas. But to be honest, it is what it is. I'm not too upset about a gold Gemsbok. I think I've got like 9 or 10 of them at this point, so it's not that big of a deal. Not really upset about the Gemsbok. I'm more just concerned that nothing has been done about cheaters in the game. Besides giving us the option to report, which, considering I can't even connect to Apex Connect, I can't even do that myself, so little unfortunate. What is going on there? We got a coyote chilling next to a whitetail doe. Well then, interesting. Gotcha, Vertex. Okay. Interesting. Best big game weapon pack? Definitely the Smoking Barrels one. That weapon pack is amazing. Alright, later, Joseph. Thank you for dropping in, man. Really appreciate it. Wow, black-tailed deer. That's not entirely true, Deer Hunter. It is possible to cheat on console. It's just very difficult and rare. There are people that can do it, though. If you are, like, tech-savvy enough, it is possible. But it's definitely much less common on console. It's one of those things that you only see, like, maybe once or twice in months. And sometimes even less than that. Oh, no worries, Devin. No worries, man. I've ever got a diamond feral goat. I think I've got 4 or 5 of them. Mainly trolls, though, for those. They are very hard to get diamonds of. This is where you got your big mela? Nice. Hopefully we'll have something like that. I would love to get a big melanistic whitetail again. It's been a bit since we've had one. Lots of small males over there. Hey, Blitz, how's it going? What? Where is this thing? We gotta find that. I don't know if you guys saw that, but, albino? But there's no other tracks. It's literally just this. No. Ah, man. Well, we're probably never gonna find this thing because there's just one single track. Literally just one single track. There's no way we find this thing. There's absolutely no way we'll be able to find it. Man. That's sad. We're probably never gonna get to find this thing because it's just a single track. That's so sad. Unless we can find the next one, I don't see any way that we'll get this thing. I hate tracking rabbits. I know, right? Me too. It's impossible. These things are so difficult to track. I mean, here's another one, but I doubt it'll be... Yeah, it's an old track, and it's going the wrong way. Yeah, I'd say it's safe to say we're probably not going to find this little guy, but we'll try at least. We shall try. Took your plastic spork? Oh my gosh, Float. That's wild. Well, I guess we'll see if we can find this thing. I don't think it'll happen, but if we can, that'd be cool. Oh yeah, very old. Very old, so this is gonna take quite a while. I don't expect to find it anytime soon, but hopefully if we keep tracking, we'll be able to come across it. I mean, there's a bunch of tracks around here. That's very old. Very old. Very old. Very old. This is its feed zone. 4 to 7. Yeah, the feed zone ended. Ended a long time ago, actually. I'm not going to get my hopes up too much because I do think it's going to be a long time before we actually track this thing down. But we'll see if we can find it. How far could it's a rabbit, how far could it actually go? I mean, you'd be surprised. Sometimes I find rabbits like way, way far away from where I initially saw them. Lots of elk over there. Yeah, I think it's a dead end, unfortunately. I would not be surprised if the tracks just disappear. That seems to be how rabbits are. Hey, Perkins, how's it going? Elk? Yeah, that was elk. Where's this next track gonna be? Won't let you hunt any geese. Yeah, geese are kind of buggy at the moment. Oh my gosh, that's a rabbit. Not the same one, though. That's not our rabbit. But that is a rabbit. I suppose that's at least a positive. We found a rabbit. But it's not the rabbit. Maybe if we follow it, though. Maybe an eagle grabbed it? I mean, maybe. You never know. Eagle just swooped down and grabbed it. I mean, I think our best bet at this point is maybe just follow these other rabbits. Maybe we'll be able to find it. There's a coyote. I don't see any more tracks from it. Yeah, it's not there. Not over there. Yeah, I don't see anything yet. Man. Quite the elusive little fella. .22 Hornet needs buff big time. Yeah, it definitely does. 22 Hornet is pretty weak as of now. It could definitely use some love. Hopefully they will give it a buff. Hello, sir. It's time for the endless bunny chase. Why do I feel like we've been here before? I feel like we've done the same thing on a rabbit. Getting major deja vu to another rabbit we chased. Yeah, this is literally where it ends. There's just no more tracks after this. That's so strange. Is there maybe like... Did it maybe double back somewhere? Like maybe one of these is actually the next track and we just haven't been tracking it properly? I don't see any over here either, though. Maybe run up the hill? I mean, I could. Yes, this is the real crow. It is indeed, Bailey. Well, we didn't actually shoot it yet, Jay. We just found the track of it. Trying to figure out where it is. It literally is just like completely disappeared. We found the tracks for it, and we found one of its need zone. But sadly, it is just nowhere to be seen. Not at the moment, Bailey. Maybe once we get done chasing this little thing down, though. Call upon your inner Elmer Fudd. You know what? You might be right. We gotta take down that Wescally Wabbit. Where's those Wescally Wabbits? Certainly not here. Okay, these are all old from what I know. Actually, wait a minute. No, this is... Oh, okay, hold on. We might be onto something. We might be onto something. Those tracks are newer. I think it actually did go back this way. Maybe at least. Alright guys, what's your predictions? How long are we going to spend on this one rabbit? How much time are we going to spend on this one little rabbit? Okay, that's an old one. That's a very old track. That's from before it went to its feed zone, so this is not going to be a new one. Not gonna lead us to it. Oh yeah, I've had that issue with the dogs too, Parsley. I don't know if you're in the stream or not, but I have had that issue with dogs before, where it seems like they're just skidding around. It's very interesting. I mean, at some point we have to get like a warning thump or something like that, right? Rabbits almost always do a warning thump. Hey, there it is. There's the little feller. Oh gosh. My breath was out. Oh gosh, trying to get that with no breath is rough. Alright, let's take our time next time. Unless it's a cottontail, then they never warning thump. Yeah, pretty much. Rabbit aim? I know, right? Good old rabbit aim. Where did it go? I can't believe we just missed all those. I think it's just because we were out of breath, but still. What is wrong with me? I probably should have just took my time there instead of rushing the shot, but I always forget that it takes a little while to steady after you run. Where did it go? Not again. Not again, guys. I should not have rushed my shot there. We gotta be careful on this next one. Don't rush the shot anymore. Also, it literally just like disappeared. The tracks did. Last track right there. Where did this little thing go? Our luck is just terrible right now with getting this little thing down. I think it ran this way, but I'm not sure. That's one lucky rabbit? It really is. If we get this rabbit, we get that luck passed on to us. That's just how it is. We can get this little thing, we get the luck passed on to us. I don't think it went this way, but the tracks are just not showing up, so I can't really even tell. Thinking with went up the hill, not around the lake. Yeah, that's a possibility. I do now, Fred. That's what happens when you have a kid. It's very hard to avoid. That in combination with having a job where I have to sit down all day, yeah, it's definitely the perfect formula for a dad bod. I don't think so, Soggy. Last I checked, that's an uncommon. But you never know when things might have changed. Where did this thing go? Yes, Gavin, it is. This is currently what I'm doing for a living. And that's all thanks to all of you that watch the streams and the videos. It really would not be possible without all of you. Just one continuous beep? Wait, what? What do you mean one continuous beep? Where is this little dude? What other games do I play? I play quite a bit of other games. Stuff like Escape from Tarkov, Ark Survival Evolved, things like that. Once we find this, jackrabbit, but I'm probably not going to be streaming for too much longer after that, so it would just be briefly, but I'll stay long enough for, like, a picture if you want something like that. Dab, I feel cool again? Dabs will always make you feel cool. Thank you, Bailey, I appreciate that. Oh gosh, that lag. I think somebody killed it. I think that Bailey might have killed it. I'm starting to think that they might have. A rabbit could honestly be on the other side of the rock. It could be anywhere. But the tracks just disappeared, so I got a feeling somebody shot it. Either that or it's just been that long to where they disappeared, which is also a possibility. Check mod chat? Okay, Mel, I will take a look. Definitely stream water buffalo because I haven't hunted them in so long. I'm sure people would find that amusing. Oh yeah, for sure. Check mod chat immediately. Okay, I got you. I'm opening up Discord. Just gotta wait for Discord to launch. I have Discord closed because it was making me lag a little bit, so gotta wait for it to open up. Oh, wow, okay. Alright then. Good to know. Thank you for that, Mel. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, well, I think what we're going to do is, actually end the stream here after, some news that was just made, what's the word? Just shown to me. I've got, something that I need to do. So I will be, back later, possibly. Not 100% sure if we'll stream Tarkov today or not. We'll definitely be, doing more Call of the Wild tomorrow. But I will see you all in a little bit. So thank you all for watching, and we will be back tomorrow with some more stuff. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!